Today I'm going to make a drawing outside. Actually, I'm in the Churchyard, sort of up on a hill looking south towards Port Hope. Would be to the left there. That's Wesleyville. That's looking west towards Toronto. And I'm just going to try to make a drawing here, but I don't think it's going to work too well, to tell you the truth, because I can't actually hold the phone, and the angle on the phone is kind of funny when I'm showing the drawing board, which is on my lap. I wonder if I could do this any differently. Well, you know what I might do is I might just start the drawing and show you the progress as I make it. You see the angle of the phone is kind of funny, so you're getting a weird angle on the phone. And normally, I do this with a straight edge, and I'm going to do that with a straight edge. I want to put the phone down here for a minute and do some of these lines with a straight edge. These architectural lines. It's nice though, it's not too hot right now. It's a very hot day, but it's not too hot here right now. Okay, let's see, what else can I do just before I put the phone down? Well, somebody's following me in here. Interesting. What do I hear behind me? Somebody here or not? Okay, I'm going to put the phone down for just a minute. I'm going to do these architectural lines, and then I'll come back to the drawing. Okay, let's see if I could carry on. Okay, I have to hold that at an angle. Let's see if I can center that. Oh, wow. Got a lot of haze today. Got wildfire smoke for days and days now, but some days it's better, some days it's worse. So what I'm drawing right now is actually the hill lines behind. This is interesting. Sky. Sorry about that framing. Yeah, it's kind of working. Yeah, I normally do this at a different angle. I have my eraser with me today in case I want to actually use it as a technique here. Yeah, because there's so much haze. It seems a shame not to try to get these middle tones in here. Let's go nuts here. Boy, that's challenging to do with one hand. You know what the most challenging part of doing these drawings is? Keeping the damn phone on the picture. Look at two places at the same time. That's hard. Okay, let's see if I can. Ooh, yeah, this is interesting too. Wow. I just feel like I need another hand when I do these. Okay, I'm gonna stop it again. Well, just so you can see my view here. There's I don't know what these cutie little Christ things are here. Kitty cat likes Christ, I guess. Angels and kitty cats go together. But under this rock here, there's a time capsule buried. So I don't know if they're going to dig it up, but at some point. There's a church behind me. I'll show you that maybe after I'm done. Now I want to stop this for just a bit and do some tidying up, and then I'll come right back. Okay, I just needed to do a little bit in there with both hands. Geez, now the bugs are coming out. I needed both hands to do that, so I would really like to try to get some atmospheric quality in here, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it because I've got some white. I've got some really light parts in the sky, which I'd like to try to get. I might try to get that with my eraser. Yeah. This is interesting down here. Let's try to put that in now. Well, maybe if this works out I can do more sitting on location, at least for the drawings, not the paintings perhaps, because the paintings take more material set up. Oh, that's such an expressive cloud. so many nice things always happening in skies. You can never get it all. But this is such an expressive shape here. I want to try to do more with it at least. And this needs to be lighter, darker than the sky, but not much darker than the sky. It needs to have a little bit of a character on its edge. I like the way those verticals ended up staying there, because there are actually poles and things that I want to suggest there. Well, I ended up putting more in than are there, which is okay. Maybe I don't need my eraser in there, but we'll see. Eraser is a nice thing to use as a technique. You can get really interesting kinds of grays and middle tones. You know, Seurat did beautifully tonal drawings with Conte. I don't know what he used. He must have used an eraser of some sort. I don't know what he would have used with Conte, but you know, tonal drawings can be really very, very beautiful. So it's, you know, you've got line, you've got shape, but you've got this merging of tones too that are at your disposal when you're making a drawing. So it's kind of nice to use it at times. Most people who draw don't use it very much. I mean, Seurat was the guy who made the most use of that idea. This is my softest pencil. This is my next softest, and then I have a hard one. The hardest pencil, which I use for just the finest lines. You know, you get a certain amount of stuff done, and it's almost time to say stop already. Here's interesting. Inside that house there, you can see how the darkness is caused under the roof gables. Let's see if I can maybe just suggest a bit of that, how it goes extremely dark here. Can't get a lot of it. Maybe just a hint. What else should I do? sky is lovely. I don't know what the camera's picking up. Probably can't pick up most of that. Oh, this is so nice. You know, I should paint more just sky paintings. Nothing, maybe of the smallest sliver of ground on the bottom, but just sky. I was going to do that. I've been meaning to do it for the longest time, actually. And I've done a few, but I haven't done enough. I could do way more with that idea. Yeah, I'm going to call this done soon. Oh, maybe this should go in. I'm just going to insert this bottom line with the straight edge of the pencil and maybe call this done. Ouch, bugs. I like being here. I'm going to call this one done, I think. Let's see. Let me look at it for just a bit. Yeah, I'm going to just reassert. I do this sometimes when I'm doing the paintings as well. When I look at it one last time, I go in and you have to be careful doing this, but reassert the darks. Yeah, see? You can screw things up too, you know. Reassert just a dark or two. Don't get too carried away. And look at it again. Yeah, I can see those darks are a little stronger. Maybe one other thing I want to do is, I will connect similar things. So to connect this, make a patch of dark here. Just so the eye will catch it on the bottom too. And everything is just suggestion. It's not, everything is very abstract and hinted at, never laid out very clearly. And I think I'll leave that. I'll call that done today. I'll just go take a little walk about and see what we've got. This gorgeous view looking south. Painted this a lot. That house that I just drew was built quite recently, maybe finished just a year or so ago. More and more people move into the country. It's a wonderful place to live. If you can do it, it's great. There's the church, which I'm not a church goer, I'm not a Christian. I'm not religious in any way. It's all bunk to me. But these are wonderful places. But I guess this church is pretty much non-attended. I mean, I think the attendance here is very small. It's lovely going for a walk through the graves and reading them all. Great little building there for the graveyard, I guess. There's the highway I used to take to work for 26 years. I'm still on it quite a lot. That farm there is on a dead-end road. It must be a nice place to live. Okay, we'll call it done.